Morning, everybody. It's Flynn here. How y'all doing today? Doing pretty good. It's getting up, getting moving. I've got a load. Picks up in Sydney, Ohio. Goes on over to Missouri. I can't think of the name of the city. I'm happy to have a load and get back to working. These last 3 days have been kind of down days, and like I've said, it happens. It's not all roses and sunshine and stuff out here. There's bad days, there's frustrating things. It happens a lot. It's best to try to maintain a good attitude the best you can. All right, well, I got kind of an appointment time for this pickup. It basically picks up until 8 o'clock tonight. And he sent another message, said that the 01, the pickup was a work-in, which means when I get there, they're going to work me in. So it's hard telling how long it takes them to work me in. So what I've decided to do is, what I did with my GPS is I put in the final destination where I'm delivering. I let that load up, and then I put in my pickup as a via. So then what it does is it allows me to then check out the total miles and the ETA to get to my final destination after driving through to the pickup place. Well, I'm walking into this pilot, still here. Grab some supplies. I've got everything I need, so I can grab this load and just go ahead and run it on. I'm also doing an outdoor mic check with this thing. Got it under my shirt. I want to see how it works as a windscreen. Make sure this is going to be viable for all the different elements I basically bought it for. This is kind of what you call a work-in at the pickup, which means they'll get to me, when they get to me. So I've got to kind of time it a little weird. I've really got to watch my 14-hour clock. So my thought is, if I leave out of here 2:30 or so, they'll give me a 14-hour clock up until 4:30 in the morning. They should have me in and out of there. It shouldn't be an issue. With this kind of setup, it gets a little weird. I mean, you really got to pay attention to your clock and your hours. You can really mess a run up by just taking off. Like, oh, I got dispatched, I better get going. Like, sometimes that's not your best option. So hopefully I'm planning this right. I think I am. I'm pretty sure I am. So the problem is, hold on, this truck's loud. The problem is I'll deliver and I'll have to take a 10. Now, this could work to my advantage. I'd really like to get myself over to a night shift, but that's just kind of what's going on right now. Well, I'm going to run on in here. I'll holler at you guys here in a minute, or in a little bit. Well, so jumped off the exit going to my pickup, and there was like 2 left turns in the directions. For some reason, I wasn't paying attention to the GPS. I got it in my head that I turned left when I got off the exit ramp. Actually, I needed to turn right off the exit ramp. So looking ahead of me, didn't look like any kind of really good spots to try to, turn the truck around. So I just jumped back on the highway going the opposite direction. I'll drive down to the next exit, turn around, do another flip, go back, and then go the right way when I get off the highway. You're going to make mistakes like this every now and then. It's usually what my buddies say. his theory is it's not whether or not you make a mistake or get jammed up, because it's going to happen. It's what you do once you get jammed up. Now, by doing it this way, I'm not going to get somewhere that I shouldn't be in the truck. I'm not going to damage anything trying to get turned around in a tight spot. I've added some time, but that's it. I'm just out whatever time it takes me to go find another exit, flip around, and go back and do everything the way I was supposed to in the first place. It's just, you're so much better off making a good decision when, you get lost, you get turned around. Well, I stopped in here at the Walmart, Illinois, I-70, exit 61. I've got plenty of truck parking here. I'm going to run in and go ahead and stock up. I was getting low on food in the truck, and if I let the food in the truck get too low, then I start eating pretty crappy out of the truck stop. So, kind of the trick to, I don't know, eating well out here is fairly regular Walmart stops. All these truck stops, they're basically diabetes stops. Like, it's just it's a store full of sugar, or something that your body's going to process as sugar. It's just horrible to eat out of the truck stops. I mean, to be in halfway decent shape or to live halfway healthy out here, you have to figure out how to get into these Walmarts on a fairly regular basis. Sometimes it's easier said than done. Some of them aren't truck friendly. Most of them are, though. And a lot of the GPSs, like I got a Rand McNally, I can call up Walmart's en route, and it'll give me the phone number. So if I need to stop in and get something to eat, or maybe even take a 10-hour break, I can call them up and be like, hey, I need to stop in and, stock up. Is that okay? I'm in a semi. And they'll be like, yes or no. And I'll be like, well, what if I need to take a 10-hour break? And they'll be like, yes or no. So something to utilize if you're thinking about coming out here. Sometimes you'll get into these weird areas where there's really nowhere to park, but there's a Walmart that'll let you park. So it's kind of nice that they let us do it. It's the only place I know of that, will let us come in and shop, and, some will, like I said, even let us take a 10-hour break. Most other grocery stores, superstores like this, they don't want us sitting there. They want us to come in and bring them what they need, and then they're like, get out. So, just a little tip and just what I'm doing. So, tonight's going pretty smooth. Pretty happy with the trip so far. I don't really have any complaints. I should be to my destination. This is gonna eat up some time. I was gonna get there about 12:30 tonight. It'll probably be 1:32 before I get there, which is fine. My appointment's not until 6 a.m., so I'll get there with plenty of time. All right, I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Well, I'm here at my delivery. Got a little nap in. Slept for about 3 hours or so. I went in and checked in. He's going to call me when they get a door for me. It was a pretty nice run. Everything went smooth. Yeah. Was able to stock up at a Walmart. It was a pretty nice ride all in all. Not a whole lot going on. Not a whole lot to say. I'm just waking up. Like I said, they should be calling me any minute now to give me a door so I can get this freight offloaded. So, you guys take care. I'm out.